Okay, here we go. World of Tanks, and I'm driving my. Excuse me. I'm driving my uh, uh, M26 Patton. Or sorry, Patton Pershing, and we are on Erlenberg, and we are defending on an assault map. And as you can see, XVM does not like our chances very well, and frankly, neither did I. And if you take a look in the chat, you can see I'm getting a little bit petulant right there. I'm just telling everybody, remember, we're defending. We don't cap. We can't cap while we're defending. And my team is going to have a little bit to say about that. AT15 says that's funny. And I'm going to come back and say, well, no, it's not, because I'm saying this in all seriousness. I was actually 2 games in a row where defending Erlenberg assault, where my team tried to cap, and well, yeah. So anyway, I'm going over to the D9 area, and I'm going to work this little chunk of hill right here because the Pershing has got. Pershing has got a very good gun depression, 10 degrees, and it's got a kind of a troll turret on it. So at this point right now, I'm in place. I got there pretty quick. I'm just looking to try to get some shots on something. And the first thing that came to mind was that Tiger 2 that you can see down there in, I think it's G5. And like I said, I'm hoping that T-37 of ours is going to light them up because, like I said, I can certainly hit them. So anyway, got some backup here, and there's a Type 59. Enemy Type 59 just showed up. He's right at the top of the hill. I'm not spotted yet. I should be, and I think I'm going to light up right now. Yeah, enemy Cromwell lit me. And again, as good as my armor is, it's not that good. And if I try poking right here, I'm just going to open myself up to the bad guys down in the distance, as well as other things. And then that little bastard, that E25, pops up and puts one shot into me, 2 shots into me. So I'll put a couple shots into him, and or a couple shots into him. And now he's thought better of doing what he was doing. He's going to hide, and so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to blow away his cover, and our Super Pershing helps me out. So I'll go ahead and auto-aim at him, take another hit on him, and right at this point, I just want to get him killed because he's sitting there on our flanks, very fast-firing gun, dangerous little target, but only if he's not in a place like that. So E25 is down, first kill. So we've got a Tiger sitting on top of the ridge up there, along with a Cromwell, and I'm looking for a shot on them, and I'm trying to, peek around and see if they're going to do anything for me. And I'm watching that Type 59 to see if he's going to try moving up, but he's more interested in kind of hunkering down behind the house up there and letting our TD and that VK back there work him over. So we've got 5 tanks directly in front of us, although we do have pretty good backup. And I'm also watching the west side of the map, and the west side of the map is actually doing fairly well. Oh, there's that Tiger. He's going to make a YOLO run on me, but he thinks the better of it and backs off. And our AT-15 that's behind us puts a round into him. And I can go one-on-one with the Tiger 1. I would rather not, because that's just going to kind of, piss away my health. But I do the right thing. I back up, get hull down, and I'm going to let my support, again, that's up there, help me out. And it looks like our already just put a big hit on him. So, again, I'm trying to find a shot on the Tiger, and at the same time, I'm watching that AT-15 up there because I'm thinking, oh, he might come rolling over the top, but it turns out he doesn't. The enemy Type 59 is dead, and I just take a hit from something, not sure what. Oh, it was that Cromwell. And then the Tiger puts one into me, so my turret didn't do what I wanted it to. And I'm thinking, well, you know what, other guys have shots at them, and I don't really want to... okay, well, good. The Tiger's down, so I don't have to watch my back too badly. And there's a Tiger. There's that Tiger 2 again. So, let's put some long-range fire into this guy. If he's just going to sit there and oblige me, I will be happy to put rounds back in his direction. I am worried about that AT-15 and the Cromwell. And the Cromwell comes flying over the top, and I auto-aim at him, finish him off, and you'll notice I kept the tank rotating in the same direction I was being circled at, and that way you get a little bit of extra turret rotation. Although, medium tank, I do rotate fairly fast, and get another shot into the Tiger 2. So, what's he doing? I'm spotted again, but who's spotted me? So, alrighty. So, anyway, looking for more shots of the Tiger 2, but at this point, we're just pretty much cleaning up. And, let's see, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Can I see him? No? Alright, fine. I will pull over the top, and I'll put a quick one into the AT-15, and I believe he puts one back into me in return, but I think I got the better part of the deal, especially since we've got our Object 416 going up to help work him over. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pop up, see if I can't ninja me a kill, and bam! Bounced right off his side. Okay, Tiger 2 is still out there in the distance, though. Ah, it bounced. Oh, okay, that's all right. He's got his turret pointed this way. I'm not sure where my shot went, but now he's got the side of his turret, side of his hull. No problem. Enemy AT-15 gets a little salty in chat, but you know what? That's okay. And that's it. Pretty much. It's just chasing down that artillery on the enemy team. So, anyway, Grouchy, good job all. And let's see. I think our M12 is going to have something to say about what I said at the very beginning of the game. So let's see. Yep. Well, not for them. Wasn't a good game for them. Good game for us. Looking for the artillery. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, way off to the right. Line my shot up. Remember, we can't cap. Yeah. And that's it for that. So, not a bad match. Let's take a look at the post-game stats, though, see what they have to say. Okay, here we go. Take a look at the stats, and let's see what we got here. Definitely no complaints about this match. Ended up with a high caliber, fire for effect. Again, that's one of my goals when I'm playing. Fighter, destroy 4 or 5 enemy vehicles. I got my 2 kills. So duelist, bruiser, spotter. Hand of God, which is always a fun one to get, and then first class mastery badge, not an ace tanker, but you know I think I probably wasn't too far off. Almost 2,400 experience for my double. So again, like I said, definitely no complaints about this match. So let's take a look at the team score and see what it has to say. Excellent job to Laquadrule here in the VK 3002, almost 1,400 experience, and I hope he got to double that as he got that as his double because he was sitting back there. I have no idea what the Les Vasilios medal is. I think it's for killing enemy light tanks, but I'm not 100% sure. Or killing enemy medium tanks that are higher tier. Maybe that's 2 tiers higher. Maybe that's it. But anyway, whatever it was, great job. That's one of those rarer medals. Now he's probably sitting back there spamming gold ammo. I do not blame him one bit. Not as a tier 6 and a tier 8 match. So I came in second here, 3,200 damage and. Again, nice handful of medals as you already saw. But the rest of the team did fairly well too. Our VK 3001, he got a fire for effect. Our AT-15 got a fire for effect and a shell proof. And our Challenger picked up a fire for effect. The enemy team, well, the AT-15 did what he could. Cool-headed in a fire for effect. T-25 AT picked up a fire for effect as well. And again, those are the goals that I look for. If you can do a fire for effect, you've done more damage to the enemy than they can potentially do to you. So at least you've pulled your own weight. If you can't get a fire for effect, at least get a couple of kills. Ideally, you want to get both. But those are the minimum I do to consider it to be an adequate match. So, but overall, the enemy team, especially their heavies, just didn't quite pull their weight. The T-32 I mean, he picked us some decent experience for a loss, but uh, just didn't get in there and do the damage that he needed to do. But I kind of blame that on the Challenger's turret. How much damage did that Challenger block anyway? Yeah, maybe not much. So let's check that T-32 out. T-32 is a good tank, great hull down tank, almost impenetrable armor if you're a top tier. And as a matter of fact, he had almost 2,000 points blocked. But his gunnery's good, 8 hits, and that's the weakness of the T-32. The gun, it's the same guns you get on the T-29 at tier lower. Just isn't quite good enough at tier 8, and if you end up in a tier 10 match, you're going to be slinging some gold around. So, as for me, how I did, well, 18 shots fired, 17 of those hit, 15 penetrated, 3,200 damage, so no complaints. And then 9 hits, 6 penetrating hits, 3 non-penetrating hits. Didn't bounce as much as I was hoping to bounce, but you know what? I will never complain complain about bouncing any number of shots in a match because it just keeps you alive that much longer. A couple spots, 1,000 spotting damage, and yeah. So overall, like I said, no complaints about how I did. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the battle, and maybe you learned something from this. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. So let me know what you think.